What's up, guys? Elfis here, and today we're gonna play some more Han normal mode. I almost just screwed up my little intro. I said what's up, guys, and then for like a split second I was like, what do I say after that? But I got it. I called it. I pulled it together last second. Nate's gonna spectate here. He's the guy who does my thumbnail, so shout out to him. Although he's been slacking. I'm just kidding. I don't know who I'm gonna play. I might do something. I might do Clanks. I haven't played Clanks in a little bit, and I like the buff they did to his ultimate. I thought that was pretty nice. I also haven't done Taro in a bit. I could do Taro again. Taro's a fun one. Maybe I'll do Taro, although she's super squish. I've played her a couple times since that video, and every time I play her, I feel like she's like the squishiest hero in existence. She just drops like a rock. So if you're not even the slightest bit careful with her, you'll die like redonkulously quick. Well, you know what? Screw it. I'll pick her up anyways, because I haven't played her in a little bit, and I think it'll be interesting. But, I don't know, I'm not that good with her. I'm just not used to her super squishiness. She's like Flint. She's like Flint and then some. So Flint is squishy and has no escape, so you really have to pay attention to your positioning, but it makes it easier on Flint because of his range. Taro is like that. You have no escape. You have a pseudo CC with your bound by fate thing, but it's not exactly the same thing. It's not really an escape or even really a stun or hard CC. It's a really, really soft CC, even softer than like, I don't know. I don't know the exact word. It's kind of like a moving puppeteer's hold. Is it puppeteer's hold? Puppet's hold? Whatever the hell. It's kind of a weird thing. But who TF loaded faster than me? Oh, who the fuck loaded faster than me? Alright, man. That's cool. With their, I guess this guy has a fantastic computer and he's upset that someone has an even better one. When your loading bar has to do with your internet connection and your computer. Actually, it would have to do with your internet connection too. I'm not sure the exact, let's see, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna get the totem with it because I think that I need it. I would like to go they want to do a panda solstice lane? Or solstice kind of jungle, I guess? I mean, I assume Dampier wants me. Alright, I guess I'm going bot because I don't really want to send Andros out. Suicide. It should be me top then. And Brown goes bot. I don't know what he's doing. I'm going top. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. So, okay, that's enough of you with your Chinese or whatever that is. No offense to anybody who's Chinese or anything, but I don't care. I don't care to listen to you yell it on Han. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, so we're going to jump into this. Hopefully, the ganks from Solstice, once he hits, 3 to 4 will be nice. Go block, mid, hurt. Okay, he is coming top. Did he forget to buy items? I guess we're doing Suicide Andro. I don't really like that. I would have gone bottom if I had known he was coming back, but, well, whatever. Andro will be okay. Who's going to be bottom? Probably Silhouette or Gemini. Probably Gemini and then Silhouette top with Arachna mid. Pharaoh goes with Silhouette and then Aluna with Gemini. I don't know. This is a kind of, they have a better team lineup than we do, but still not amazing. I don't know the exact way to level her, and a lot of these guides have very varying auto levels. The gist of it appears to be max your Ricochet first, which I agree with, and then they do it in an assortment of ways. I'm just gonna auto level with this because I don't know the best way to play her. It's not because the auto level is the best way to do it. I have no idea. I don't know what the best way to do it. They sent Arachna top, which is interesting. Did they send Pharaoh mid? No, Silhouette mid, which is interesting. I was not expecting that. Pause right out the gate. Yeah, so I don't know the best way to, I just don't know the best way to level her skills. From my understanding, maxing Ricochet is pretty good, and then, I kind of like to max Bound by Fate before maxing Farscry, only because, Farscry seems like a ability that scales better with higher damage and stuff like that, in my opinion, because it has your attacks bounce, but if your attacks are really weak, then the bounce doesn't really matter anyways, to be honest with you. Is Dampier gonna die? Is that what he said? Immediately? He should be very careful because he has did he not buy any regen? Yeah, I guess he's going for a rushed bottle, because he bought 0 regen. I think that's really stupid. He's against a ranged. Maybe he thought he was going to be against Pharaoh. I don't know why he would, but, whatever. God. I think that's stupid. He should have gone with a shield. A shield against a ranged hero is pretty much a necessity in mid. And then, who paused? The Legion called for vote to pause. Alright guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what we're waiting for, but they're not saying anything. I don't really care. I have no problem waiting for people who need it, but I really, really don't like people who pause and don't say anything and then just expect you to sit there and wait. It's like, if you need some, you know, if you need 30 seconds or whatever, that's fine, just say something. If you're just pausing and expect no end in the future, then that's not going to happen. So, at least not with me on the enemy team, I guess. Some people may allow it. Oof, that attack damage. I'm kinda, he didn't go shield hatchet, of course, which is okay. I mean, on Panda you can go shield hatchet if you're in the short lane. You can also not go shield hatchet. Really? You can also not go shield hatchet, and that's fine too. So, I wouldn't, you know, worry about that too much. It kind of just depends on how you're planning on leveling it out. I'm waiting, I don't want to scare him off. That should have been a jump on him right there. That was the time he was waiting for. There, this is dead. Nice. I think Nate disconnected and he just asked for another spectate. That was my bad. Oops, missed the last hit too. Yeah, go ahead, man. Nice. So we got the kill. A little bit of experience is really what we care about. Solstice should leave now. That would be fantastic because he has the jungle that just respawned and we don't need him here. I don't like players who take tax because it's not necessary. So a tax is, yeah, that's true. Missing up here. Although, you know, one of them died. The other one, who I don't remember who it was, Pharaoh maybe? They're gone, so that is always something to inform them of. Yeah, so I don't like players who take attacks because you already are coming here. I am so bad at last hitting with this hero, wow. Because you're already coming here and taking experience and things like that, which is fine because you're here for a gank, but the players in the lane, especially in the short lane, typically need the farm and the experience and stuff. So they're typically the heroes that you put in the short lane for that specific reason. So you probably shouldn't take a tax. A tax being when you come to the lane for a gank or whatever, and then you stick around and take last hits and stuff too. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. I think it's really stupid. There's no real way to get a good last hit on that. To be honest with you, as long as somebody's getting the last hits, I'm okay, even if it's not me. As long as Panda's doing okay, that's fine. I don't know what his score is, but I imagine he's doing alright. Hi, YouTube. There you go, Nate. Say hello. Say hi to Mom. Not that your mom watches my YouTube videos. Wouldn't that be funny? But yeah. Get them denies. That's okay. I don't, not that I'm necessarily playing support, but I also don't mind, you know, being passive. Arachna is just dipped out of here. She's gone bottom, which is fine. Yeah, I'm not getting any last hits here. Which is fine. Really? Oh, come on. I definitely should have got that one. I'm not going up. Oh, it was Gemini here, not Pharaoh. What am I talking about? I'm not going up there because I don't think there's any point. Gemini is way too far up to actually, for us to get a kill on him. I think what we should do is either static farm this really far up like this, or we should push immediately. Like, push the lane. If they're doing a triple lane bottom, I say we just go straight for the push. I'm going to zone him out. He's only level 2, so I'm just going to push him out of here. Yeah, that was I wasn't going for the kill, I was just pushing him out so that he can't get experience, but that's fine. You know, again, not a big deal. Who came back here? Aluna came up here to help him out. Recorded tarot gameplay on YouTube, only on Twitch. I'm pretty sure I did a tarot video. I'm pretty sure I did, but maybe I didn't. I don't remember. I don't remember asking him for a thumbnail for tarot, so that's possible, actually, that I did that. I'll attack the shit out of you, bro. I don't care. What are you doing? This guy's cray. Cray. Yeah, so poke at him a little. I love the little, like, pinball noise. That's, like, my favorite part about playing Hero. Do that first. As he's saying to hit him with my Q, you're like doing some weird initiations, bro. When I was up there ahead, I was just poking at him. I wasn't going for the kill. He keeps like trying to play hyper aggressive, which we can do. It's not that bad to do that. It's just like a weird. I'll bounce it at him. Why not? Poke at him a little again. Let me get that deny in there. Yeah, his attack damage is probably much higher than mine. Yeah, by almost 10 points. Actually, no. yeah, by almost 10 points. So it's tough to outlast hit him. It's not impossible, but it is tough. I will say, dude, again, you're going cray. You're going a bit cray here. Not that we can't be somewhat aggressive, but we're not, like, super far up. So, you know, be a touch careful. I don't want to get stunned up that far, that's the only thing. Mid is missing a little, so I do want to be a little careful, because I don't know exactly... No, I'm sorry, she died. What am I talking about? I wasn't paying attention, I guess she died. That was my bad. Poke at him. I still have all my runes, so, well, one less now that I've used it, but I still have all my runes, so I'm gonna have no problem just poking away at him, eating some lane damage, whatever, it doesn't matter. Especially with the Luna sitting back, she's playing pretty passive too, because she's a little under-leveled. So that's always a good thing. Hopefully, in a second, I'll probably throw another Q on them. Oh, free kill, because Dampier super dive. Dampier with the super dive. I'm probably going to go... well, I was thinking, I might go Soul Scream Ring first, or I might do completed boots first. I can't decide. I'm thinking about it, because if I go Soul Scream Ring into a Energizer first, it's fine. That's more utility to help my team. Boots would make it more as a harder of a carry role, but Energizer can be used offensively as well. The only thing, I guess, because I'm so close to boots, I'll probably go boots first. And because we're doing pretty well, we're actually stomping, to be honest with you, which is really weird considering the fact that we have a worse lineup than them, but they put their lanes kind of weird, kind of funny. I would have just sent, she's dead if she's not careful. She's dead. Yeah, she's super dead. Goodbye, girl. Yeah. Well, that was a bad decision on her part. She stuck around way too long, knowing full well that we weren't... I'm going to upgrade the courier here in a second. I would like to just push this lane. I'll let him... I don't mind if he takes the last hits. I just want to push the lane. Although I would like at least the archer. That's nice of him to let me get the archer. I appreciate that, man. That's a good friend. It's a good teammate for you. In their other MOBA, damn, my boots didn't get grabbed. It's going to Dampier. In Strife, S2's other MOBA, they have a nice little system where if you get the last hit, it like gives gold to anybody in the area of the last hit, which I kind of like. It is a much more casual version of it, of the whole last hitting system, but I like that it's more team oriented in that sense. Like, you know, a bit of a crazy person there. She's going a little ballsy. I know she had but she could have gotten terrorized last second, and that would have killed her. So, oh, somebody else upgraded courier. I was gonna do that. Oh, well, whatever. Brown did it. I think that was a little ballsy on her part, because she could have been like terrorized last second before it, you know, and it disappears and then she's dead. So I think that was kind of a strange decision, blah. But that's okay. She's been playing kind of funky all game, so I'm not sure if she is just, you know, not that great of a player and is making some mistakes, or what the deal is. I want to see if somebody will come back up again. I would like to get experience, though. I think I'm in experience range. No, not for that one. I might be in experience range. Yeah, they've probably seen me. Whatevs. They backed off around the time I was walking up, so I think I probably walked into a ward. I didn't get that denied, really. Her, like, attack animation is kind of messing with me a little bit. Stop it, Archer. I hate you with your weird Archer aggro. I hate you forever, sir. Aluna coming up here. Brown? Brown? Oh, okay. Alright. Nope, don't want to go apparently. Alright, whatever. I don't quite understand that. Unless he wasn't paying attention, but that's fine. He like threw a ward down up there and then didn't go on the here, let's have the courier bring me my stuff, and didn't go on the obvious kill. It was kind of a weird situation. I don't know. I don't get it, but what do I know? I'm just some silly tarot, so that's fine. I ward, I crow. He's playing support panda, dude. He did get all the farm in top lane, really. Well, not all, but he got more than I did, that's for sure. and now he's sitting here passively. We had a gank a minute ago and he didn't take it. I mean, I understand the point of the ward was for ganks, but if you're not going to use the ganks that you set up, then or that are obvious ganks, then I don't know what to tell you, man. You got to be a little more paying attention on that. Because we could have killed him, no problem. But that's fine. It's not the end of the world, so we are still beating the crap out of him. And now he's coming back out just to farm, which is totally fine. Let me throw some denies off. And last hit. Now I'm going to move. Let me take out one more wave, and then I'll move. I am going to go for that Soul Scream Ring into Energizer now. But then I'm going to rush a Shroud almost immediately. I would typically get Vestments in this lineup, but because of how far ahead we are, the game's probably going to be a 15-minute concede. I just screwed up both those last hits because I'm a bad player. The game is probably going to be a 15-minute concede, so I'm not all three of those last hits. So I'm probably not too worried about it. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't played her in a couple weeks. I'm just not that good at last hitting with her. Do you want to help me? No? Do you want to kill them? Come back, dude. No? Okay. I'm still going to kill them, so that's okay. I have plenty of regen, so I have nothing against killing them. Let's see. Okay, I'm almost there. Yeah, I'll let myself get low enough and probably drink the potion. Maybe not. I might just eat up the potion's more useful in team fights later on, so I like to hold on to it if possible. We're only 500, right? Yeah. If possible, so I'll probably use the Blightstones first. If it's double stacked Catman, no thank you. Not my cup of tea. I dislike Catman. I'm gonna head mid. We're just gonna push this tower, I think. Who'd they just kill? No, did they? They didn't kill him, did they? Yeah, dude, go ahead. Throw out some sick rhymes, kid. Yeah, so I got my Energizer right here. I'm just leaving my boots in agility, by the way. I know, you know, that's maybe not the best idea, but I don't care at the same time. At the same point, at least in this particular game, it doesn't really matter. In a game that was closer, I would probably... Ooh, nice, nice. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice. Oh, never mind. Not quite as nice anymore. Yeah, and he's just not quite as nice anymore. Alright. Well, that was a okay trade for them, I guess. Could have been worse. Yeah, it wasn't the worst. Panda should be a little careful. Yeah, okay. That was kind of a weird decision after he blew pretty much all his mana, but Dampier's gonna come cleaning it up anyways.
Say my name!
Ooh, the silhouette. Now he's gonna let her go. Okay. I probably would have gone PK on him first item because he's having such a strong, game. I probably would have gone, let's just port mid and help him out. Let's push. I probably would have gone PK just so you have the mobility because he has the level advantage, insane level advantage on everybody. He's 11 and their highest is 8. So because of that, I would have gone PK just because you have the stats over them. So you should probably just get the mobility so that they will never, you know, they can't get away or anything. That's how I would have done it. That was kind of a waste of a fortification because they didn't, I mean, not that they're gonna have good opportunities to utilize the fortification better, but, you know, that wasn't a good opportunity for it. But that's fine. You guys want to head bot? Alright, let's head bot. That's cool. No? You don't want to head bot? Oh, I'm gonna head bot. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm gonna come back down here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Pharaoh. I want to kill the shit out of these guys. Ooh! That Solstice ult, baby! Too strong. And the pinball takes him out. I don't like Pharaoh mummy walls. They're really annoying. Hellfire is pretty annoying too. It's not like Hellfire is any less annoying, so that's okay. My CK is just absolutely atrocious. I've also found that this hero doesn't have much farm potential. If you don't get a Null Stone, which you can do in certain games, this game wouldn't be a bad one to get it, but if you don't get a Null Stone, I find that it is pretty hard to farm on her because you can't really spam your Ricochet. Or pinballs, I like to call it. You can't really spam pinball, and it doesn't really work out without the ability to spam pinball, because you have really no AoE otherwise. You do have your bonus crit and stuff like that, which actually I'm not sure if that procs on creeps. It might not. But, you know, it just... How should I say? She doesn't have much farm potential. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been missing last hits and stuff too, but I'm just saying, like, in general, her farm potential is much lower than, like, a Draconis. or something of that sort. Yeah, I don't think her farming is very high up there. I will say she's probably not the worst farmer because she does have Ricochet, and if you do get a Nullstone or some type of mana, you know, maybe a Power Supply or whatever, you know, something, you can use it to farm, and it's not atrociously bad. But just her farm potential is much lower. I don't like it. Out of curiosity, what I'm at 280 GPM, 260. Okay. You can usually get a rough estimate of what your GPM is just from playing the game enough. You realize based on how you've been doing and how many items you have and whatever, you're like, my GPM is probably this, you know? Most players can do that once you get the hang of it. Just have the courier come up and scoop me some items. We get yellow on bottom. I'm just gonna head down there. To be honest with you, yeah, vote to concede. I mean, did the vote just fail? I think it just failed. I think that's kind of strange. She swapped out. Okay. That's good of her. It would have been bad of her not to swap out, so throw a Ricochet in there. Get a little bonus damage from my Battle Staff. Broadsword. Broadsword. I don't know why I said it was Battle Staff. My mind was like, it's a Battle Staff, and then it totally wasn't. Regen. I'll leave that for Pink to take if he wants. I don't know if he wants it or not, but... right, Pink? Yeah, Pink is Dampier. I'm assuming he wants it. Oh, fuck off, you Antlord dealer. I hate you. You're a dick. I hate you forever, man. I have, like, pretty much full mana, so I'll go ahead and throw this. And then just help out a little bit. I'm not necessarily trying to take his last hits, but, you know, I guess I am taking a couple of them. I'm just gonna pop the potion now. I'm debating on whether to use the Energizer to catch up to get here in time. I don't want to fight her. My team's a little bit far away, like, the closest person is probably like 1,200 units from me, which is a little far away. Not that I think I would have died in that time, because she doesn't really have any items, but, you know, in the same sense, you know. It's okay. That's, apparently they saw that ult coming. Or something, maybe we were just up too far and we scared him off, I don't know. We got a rune? No, the rune was bottom. It'll be up in a few minutes. Few seconds, sorry. 15 seconds and we got a new rune. So, that's something to pay attention to. Little panda. He's not a very good sharer of last hits, huh? No. All them flurries to take him. Bastard. I could have ricocheted, but it's not worth. Pink, do you want... You definitely should want this. I'm gonna take it in about 10 seconds, though, if he doesn't move. Because I'm not just gonna leave it here. Doesn't look like he's even on the way. Yeah, he's not coming, so I'm just taking it. Yeah. Typically, I would save it for him, but I'm not gonna, not just gonna leave it for him. That's an iffy use of the ultimate. I do have haste, so she can't really catch me no matter what. Which I think is kind of funny for her to try, but she does have ulti, so she had ulti up, so it doesn't really matter. Nice! Clutch on the swap. I thought we were gonna get her before she swapped, but we didn't. That's okay. I don't really mind. Did he go staff? I thought I saw staff. No. Portal key, good. I thought I saw staff. I was like, I don't even think that affects his character. Maybe it does. Does it? No, it doesn't. I think I will pick up a, well, do I want to? I was gonna say I might pick up a Nullstone after I complete my Shroud anyways. I might still do it just because of Arachna on their team. I think a Nullstone is a fantastic choice. Oh well, yellow got picked off by Dampier anyways, but Dampier, he should be okay. Maybe not. Nope. I thought I saw a Shroud, but then I thought, no, that's actually a Codex. He got Codex, I think. Which basically means he has no escape at all. Which is fine, whatever. He's, you know, all the lanes are pushed up, and Dampier's dead, so I'm not so sure I want to be hyper aggressive like these guys kind of are. We got PKs and stuff, but still. Should get Gemini pretty easy, yeah. Alright. I don't know. I don't, I think when you're... I think the reason people lose a lot when they have the game won is because they get super duper greedy and they think, oh, we're invincible, I can do whatever I want, even if I rush up there and, you know, gank somebody, it doesn't matter because we're ahead by 20 kills or whatever. No. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people lose the game because of things like that. Where they get way too cocky and they end up losing. Where's the rune? Bottom. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna come take this if she's not going to. She should be a little careful. She being Andromeda. She should be alright though. I'm sure she's popped her ulti somewhere. Watch as soon as we come up. No ulti. Interesting. She does have PK now, but there is no ulti. So that's good to know. Let's buy the other part of that, and then I'll soon have my shroud at least. That'll help. That will indeed help with my my ganking potential, my damage. They're fighting? Why? Why did you keep chasing her? I think that was a very poor decision to keep chasing her. There was no reason to do that. Like almost zero reason to do that, actually. I don't know, sometimes people do shit like that too, where they just, a person gets 1,500 units away from us and then they keep chasing for seemingly no reason. I'm not so sure I like that noise animation every time her ult procs. It's kind of annoying, actually. Or every time I crit, I should say. That's actually super annoying, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna have the,
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna have the courier bring me my next part of my shroud, because I'm still, my GPM's kind of low, so I'm probably still a minute or so away. Or sorry, 2 minutes or so, unless we get a tower kill, away from actually completing the shroud. Poopy. He took a couple of those. I was kind of hoping the ricochet would help me get him. I just want a little burst of GPM to finish up my shroud. Because once I finish my shroud, it should be pretty hard for them to kill me, with the exception of Arachna. But I don't think I've run into her, like, at all this game. It's really funny. I just don't know what she's doing. I guess she's just on other parts of the map all the time, or maybe, no, she hasn't AFK'd because she is level 9. So I don't know. I just haven't seen her. So with the exception of her, it should be pretty tough. He's going to come over here and try and take these, isn't he? Or sorry, he's going to come over here and take these. Yeah, there you go, bud. Appreciate that. I guess I took a couple of his before, but still kind of a dick move. I don't know. But that's people in Han for you. No, bro, you can't have these. I want them. I would also like at least the... This is kind of an iffy scenario here. Come here, I'll shroud you, man. That's a fake. Yeah. That would be her ulti. But, oh, Dampier went on them. He dove. He did die, though. But he took down... Oh, never mind. He took down frickin' Aluna with him. A level 9 for a level 17. Pretty much, like, the worst trade ever. This is not... This isn't good positioning. I don't like this. Arachna ulti is probably gone since, Dampier's dead. That's likely because, of Arachna ulti. Or, you know, maybe not entirely because of Arachna ulti, but at least in part due to Arachna ulti. So, it's likely that that is on cooldown. I'm gonna take some of these, but I am gonna leave the little fire ogre here, because I don't need it, so. Or I guess I'll leave the ice ogre since I've already hit the fire ogre accidentally. And I don't want it to respawn on them, so. Because they are getting a little bit of momentum here. This one I'm just gonna kill everything. Just because, so, oh well. Shroud, oh, Orange. I could attempt to kill Orange. I don't really have much proc with my ulti yet. I'd like to get up here to help him out. Who did I just die? What did I just take damage to? What? Yes. She poured. What did I just take damage to? That's a fake, isn't it? Nope, I guess she didn't. She ported back in. I thought I heard her swap, but then she apparently swapped back in, which is a horrible decision. I mean, obviously she wasn't aware that I got my shroud, which is fine, you know. But still, when you're that low, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, being ballsy. Oh, we have a DC. Who DC'd? How long ago did you? He timed out. Oof, about 2 minutes ago. I'm gonna just come back to regen a little bit. I don't think I want to pause for this guy, to be honest with you. It honestly doesn't matter, but whatever, fine, pause for him if you guys want. If he timed out, he's probably either coming back, like he's either gonna come back, and he would come back regardless because he's got, 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, or whatever it is, or he's just not gonna come back. Typically when people time out, it's because their internet cuts for a second, or their computer dies and they have to plug it in, or whatever. Any assortment of things that happens. A timeout is different than a DC. A timeout means they're coming back. A DC means they manually disconnected themselves, and it could be that they're coming back. They could just be restarting their thing. They could be restarting their client or whatever because they have a bug or something. Sometimes I've had things where it bugged out on me and I had to restart my client, so I DC'd and disconnected, closed, and then whatever. But then sometimes you DC and that means you're just done with the game. You're leaving. So delicious. Have my drink with me. Sometimes it just means you're leaving, which he timed out though. Timed out. Yes, that's what the little M means, Nate. M means mentoring. Yeah, I guess he'll figure it out in a sec, probably. I want to go Charged Hammer. I really like Charged Hammer on this hero. I very, very much so like it because of the attack speed buff. Charged Hammer gives you, I believe, somebody can correct me on this if I'm wrong. I believe it gives you the highest net attack speed of any item, if I'm not mistaken. I know there are other, I'm not 100% certain because there are other items that this gives you 30 attack speed and 30 agility, and agility gives you some, amount of attack speed. I don't know the exact details, but I believe, if I'm correct, unless anything's changed, Shroud gives you, or not Shroud, sorry, Charged Hammer gives you the highest attack speed bonus of any item, which isn't usually why you buy an item. You don't usually buy it for the base stats. You'll buy it for, whatever, other stats too. But I do find that, I'm going to deny this in a sec. I just want to make sure I get this kill. Cool. I just want to make sure I got the ballista before, because sometimes if you don't kill the ballista, you have to time it properly so that the ballista doesn't kill the tower for you. It can get really annoying. So I don't really like to do that. But it gives you the highest attack speed, and don't get me wrong, the chain lightning and all that is good too. But I find that just that enormous attack speed buff is really, really strong on this hero. You could also get items like Demonic if you want to be a slightly more defensive attack speed. You could get items like, you could get a wing bow if they don't have a Savage Mace. I just want to be a touch careful. I don't think I'm on a... I shouldn't be on a Rev Ward. I highly doubt they have a Rev Ward here. Doesn't look like it because he didn't attack me. That would be pretty annoying if I was standing. Occasionally when you're walking around invisible, you'll have it. And every game, every once in a while in a game, you'll run into that scenario where you're sitting right on a Rev Ward, and it's like the worst feeling ever. I mean, you think they're in the Kongor pit? I don't think you went Kongor. I'm like, what are you doing, kid? Yeah, so these guys, at least a couple of these guys are dead. Let me throw that. Boom. This is an interesting scenario. I don't think she's ulted. I think she just broke her link. No, she didn't. It just disappeared. That's what I was worried about. I thought she was going to, pull back. I thought she broke her link. Is she just teasing now? She's trolling now. That's a bit ballsy again, and she pays for it. We handled that horribly as well, but, she was being a bit of a show-off and ended up dying in the process. So, whatevs. I wouldn't say that was necessarily a KS, but it wasn't like I deserved the kill either, but that's fine. Oh, and he even says, well, I don't know, maybe it's not a KS. Yeah, I would say I don't know if that was a KS or not. But either way, I got the kill. Whatevs. Let me grab the Warp Cleft. Just the attack speed, I love that item for that primary reason. Plus, I love that, and I mean, I love this, the item synergizes with itself. The attack speed makes the Chain Lightning proc more, and, so on and so forth, I find that attack speed and attack damage are this hero's best friends. I find that the hero is, and that's common sense, but I find that the hero is super squishy, that you usually shouldn't even bother with defensive items, with the exception of Shroud. I think there's almost no argument you could make to, or not Shroud, sorry, Shroud is defensive, but it's more offensive than anything, I would say. I meant Shrunken. In a game where there's just enough magic damage, you have to get Shrunken, and you just have to do it. There's no exception. Because if you don't, no matter how tough you are, you will just insta-drop. And that's what happens in some games. You'll find that players build too much damage and then you know, they just get jumped on in one team fight, and even if they're hitting 400, if they get no attacks off, it makes no difference. I'm gonna split push mid while a couple people are pushing top. I kind of want to have a lot of pressure on their lanes. Yeah, Solstice just didn't come back. So, whatevs, I guess his computer just died on him, or his internet broke out. Maybe he had a power outage or something, who knows. You know, beats me. So, you got a rune up here? Illusions. I'll let Dampier snag it because he's right here. He should be able to grab that easily. I want to be a little careful, but we got Pharaoh top and Arachna bottom, and then I believe Aluna was just dead and she just respawned, so I'm not too worried about that. Let me snag the rest of, well, that's fine. Let me snag that and have that sent over to me. Ooh, you're dead, I think. Are you? Yeah, I think he's dead. Yep. See, he's getting super ballsy. And now we're 4v5, so they actually do stand a chance of winning. Pretty decent chance, actually. They could pretty easily turn this around because we're going to have a tough time pushing on them now. Once Damp is up, let's Kong. We really should just take Kong and try and force the end. You know, let Dampier snag that Kongor token and then just push in all the way to the end and finish it quickly. But, you know, so that's the thing. If he, you know, if he goes ballsy like that, it can cost you the game. I'm going to leave that back there because I would like to buy the next thing. Well, that's fine. And I'll just sell my totem here because I don't need the totem. Yeah. Once Damp, yeah. Did somebody, of course, he grabbed the totem. He grabbed the courier just before I hit the button. Sweet. I don't like this ward, only because we've been playing very aggressive all game. I also not sure how I feel about that ward. That's like a place you put a ward if they're counter warding, but I don't think they have been. So I don't really agree with that comment, that decision to, wow, that was a horrible assortment of last hitting. But that's because I wasn't last hitting, really. I was just blasting. Nope. Give me my item and get the fuck out of here. Thank you. There's most of a shrunken head on there. Is that, I was gonna say, is that Solstice's? No, it's Dampier's. Well, whatevs. We should just do Kongor now. Snag a Kongor, guys? Snag a Kongor? I highly doubt they have it ward. And if they do, well, that's fine too. Yeah, if they do have it ward, that's okay. Let Dampier take it. Well, he doesn't really have anything he could drop for it, so I don't really have anything either other than token, or other than TP. Which I will drop for it if I need to, but I don't really want to. Who's gonna get that? That's fine, I'll pick it up, but, yeah. Stun? No, he just swapped out. Good choice by him. Always kill the image, by the way. If he swaps out, still kill it. I mean, not necessarily prioritize it, but kill it because he can swap back in. And you really don't want to have to deal with him popping in and out at free will. It's really much better to just not have that dealt with. This is kind of crazy. Dampier backed off. I don't know why. We just took token. We should have just rushed it. They had one or two people up top, you know, just pushing back. The crit power you have with this hero really gives you a bit of fighting potential even when you don't have much for items. I think we have to let him die. Run, okay. Or go back in after he TPs you out. Alright. That's an interesting decision. I'm just gonna run away. I don't know why you went back in. You could have gotten away potentially, and instead you turned around and went back, which I thought was a very strange decision. I'm guessing he just wasn't paying attention and just was clicking attack and pushing buttons at will, you know, whatever, which is what people do, so, you know. But that's okay. We still have token for a bit. The 7 minutes you have token goes by very quickly if you're not using it. So use that shit, because it really does like blast by. You don't even notice it. Like, we're already halfway done with token at this point. Token's half gone, and we've got nothing done. By the time they're up, token will be down to 3 minutes. You know, you really got to jump on it. Now that doesn't mean that you have to, like, that doesn't mean you have to rush. You can pick fights more strategically and everything, but it also doesn't mean that you should just take your time, is all I'm trying to say. Like, you know, be a bit expeditious. I think I will grab a Shrunken Head next, probably, just because they have, you know, some magic CC and stuff that I just don't want to deal with. And to be honest with you, Shroud is okay defensive item, but it's not great. We need group. We need to group up. I'm kind of just paying attention for the PK on me, which I don't really want. That's nice. So that's awesome. I want her to jump on him. Perfect. Yeah, oh, the fucking thing. I'm dead. But I do have tokens, so that's fine. That's what you kind of would like to have happen. I want to come up here and fuck with him. Let me do something like that. And let him kill him. Nice. So that's a free kill on Gemini. With 3 dead, they probably can't defend this. Especially Pharaoh's ult has been used. They've used a lot just to get to get Dampier dead. I would like it if... Oh, Luna power throw. Nice. Alright, well, his ult does have a really short cooldown, you know, you gotta be worth it. I think Staff lowers the cooldown on it too. It would have been nice if Andromeda was there. Not sure why he wasn't. But that's okay, I guess. It's not the end of the world. It's just a very strange decision. And also, I got, you know, Pharaoh ulted both times. You know, he just keeps coming for me. So, that's another scenario where I would very much so like to have a shrunken head. Not that it necessarily does much with Pharaoh, but just because then I can't get, you know, really locked down too much. His walls will still lock me in, but, it makes it so that even if I'm locked down, you know, power throws won't hurt me, things of that nature, Arachna's web shot, all that kind of stuff won't mess with me. Gemini stun, you know, his lockdown, his walls really helps line up for other abilities. I know he himself happens to do a decent amount of damage too, but what you really need to think about is that somebody should grab a demonic too. But what you really need to think about is all the stuff that his ult sets up for. Not his ult, his walls. His walls lock you down in a little area, so all those AoE skills that are hard to aim, nice PK out. Very good reflexes. I say we go on this. Oh, perfect. Yeah, go on them like crazy. Lock him down. That's the real one right over here now. Yep, there he is. Free kill on Silhouette, so that's always good. Way too ballsy. Nice swap. Perfect. Awesome. Free double kill, I should say. So that should be a free push mid. We should be able to grab this T2 at least with ease and probably 0 defense. But we should also be able to grab that Rax, or at the very least, oh yeah, now with the Luna dead too. I don't see much chance of them defending it. I just don't want to be caught in the group when Pharaoh ult happens. I would love it if Dampier came. Damp, come mid. You know, it would be fantastic if we could do this. We got 20 seconds to push this in. Pharaoh's chilling top as he's probably planning on not going in, because if he jumps on me, even if he jumps on me, the team will probably kill him pretty easily. The misses are through the roof. That miss, oh my goodness. God, ooh, and there's the Pharaoh kill with ease. So, those are the kind of things, let me, ooh, spider, damn it. I didn't notice the spider was on him until it was too late. That was my bad. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay, let's get out of here. Silhouette's up, so... Silhouette is up. That's a bad decision. That's a bad decision. You should get back. That is a horrendous decision, and I'm not going to help you if you're fighting that. Yeah, okay, you're on your own. Don't run him to me. Get the hell out of here, man. Get away from me. You're done. You stuck around for seemingly no purpose. You didn't have a TP, do you? No. It looks like he's doing some funky stuff, baiting out. I'm not gonna help you, dude, because I will die in the process. Yeah, now you got... Do you have spider? No, just web. You're on your own, man. That was just poor decision. I was sticking around on the chance that I might be able to help him, but, you know, they're just... I was hoping, you know, that, you know, there would be 1 or 2 opportunities where I could poke out and just nuke them real quick, because that's what this hero does. You know, the Shroud, if I get a nice crit, you can easily get a really decent, strong, you know, 500, 600 damage crit. And it can be very game-changing. It can literally turn the game around in, like, the blink of an eye. So I was kind of hoping that that would happen, but if I had gone out I was hoping I could get Arachna out of position a little bit far ahead, trying to body block him, which I didn't. I got Gemini, which I maybe could have killed, but I'm not sure, and I wasn't really willing to take the risk of, I think I can kill him, but I'm not really sure, so, you know, in the end, I just decided to chill out with it, and just, you know, let him take the hit. It's unfortunate, but, sometimes that's the better decision. You kind of have to think about it in the grand scheme of things. Is it better that he dies, or that I risk my life in the process, and maybe we get some kills, and maybe I die too? You know, so just, you know, weighing pros and cons in your head real quick. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe I could have snuck out and dealt with it quickly. Who knows? But it is what it is. I'll probably go Savage. Why am I saying Shroud for every item now? I'll probably go Savage next item. Just because I need some damage now to boost up those crits. I have a little bit of survivability. I have the attack speed. I have the burst from the Shroud. Now I would like to build up the damage necessary to survive, you know, beast out some heavy damage crits. So, somebody coming in? No, I'll deal with this real quick and then I'll get out of here. Would be nice to get a nice pick on Silhouette. She's probably smartened up and popped her ulti before walking up this time, I would guess. Keep in mind her ulti does have a time. It doesn't last forever, so if you can, you know, bait her, you can, you know, jump on her at the right time when she has her ulti just goes down or something. It can be an easy kill. Sometimes they don't pay attention to the exact second, and, you know, you can get in there and get out real quick. Sometimes, not always. So, just something to think about. I also would like to get a Genjuro at some point, but I think Savage might be more important than getting Genjuro, specifically just because we're at the base now, and I don't really want to have to stand up the hill every time. Savage makes it so you never miss, so it makes pushing a lot easier as a ranged hero, because, alright, you need to chill out with the, you know, N-word, man. You're a little white kid, I think. Maybe you're not white, I've never seen a picture of you. What do I know? Either way, though, you know, chill. Send him a little message. That's enough of that. Yeah, so I think because of the fact that it stops you from missing, it makes it better than Shroud at this specific point in the game. Than Genjuro. You could definitely argue Genjuro is super powerful. Genjuro is amazing in many aspects. It is just a touch behind on that. Nah, that's fine. There's not much I can do there. Anybody kill the spider? Kill the spider. No spider kills. Not a single person focused that spider down. That is impressive. That's impressive. Wow. Actually. Oh, what do we got? We got this. And there's one kill. We're gonna get her? Maybe not. Stun? Swap? Anything? Yeah, there it is. Alright. That's GG. I think I don't see them being able to defend without Pharaoh or her. They really need one or both of them. I'm going to stand up top because I'm not worried about a Luna or Gemini. So this should be a game over at this point. But that's just because they got out of position. They played kind of ballsy. They could have turned this around and won had they played a bit more defensive, but they didn't. For whatever reason. They just didn't want to, or, you know, who knows. But either way, with 2 racks down, they don't stand a chance now. They're too far behind at this point, too. They're pretty under-leveled as well. They apparently were not being very efficient with their time because we gave them plenty of time to catch up on us with levels, and they didn't. I guess they didn't use it properly. If you look at their levels, they're all really far behind. Even the 2 of them that are 18 are that's still pretty far behind, considering, you know, our lowest is a 19, and, you know, I'm 20, and, you know, Dampier is obviously ahead of everybody for a long time, and still is, but, you know, even still, they definitely could have come back. They just didn't play it properly, I guess. Especially 4v5. They had plenty of opportunities to come back with a 4v5. Because it was 4v5, rather. I want to be a little careful I don't get jumped on here. My Shrunken just came off cooldown, which is nice, but... Ooh, let's pop the invis there. Throw down some armor in here. Where did I just get swapped? I think I just got swapped. Let's kill off that. Oh, that was the real silhouette. I thought that was an image, so that's interesting. That's very interesting. I thought that was an image. And again, you know, more misplays. That's an image then, because we already killed the real one, so I'm not going to keep chasing on that. Fuck off, towers. Seriously. Assholes. That tower assholeness. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean... Did the fake silhouette, they dive the fake silhouette? No, sorry, they're going on the other dude. And that's it, yeah. Woo! That damage, look at me. 40 health at the end there. Yeah. Ooh, Ashnuz said hi a while ago and I missed it. I'm sorry, buddy. Ashnuz, my bad, man. Yeah. So that went out well, considering I don't really play tarot and I had a bad start. That ended up all right. You didn't really get to see dealt the most damage to buildings, scored the most triple kills. You didn't really get to see much of his super squishiness because I didn't die that much, but she is really squish. Early on in the game especially, when you're in the lane, she has very low health, very low armor. It's just not a good time all around. It's pretty rough. So you got to be super careful in the lane. They had a really weird lane setup, and they ended up not really playing correctly with their lane because of it. You know, Gemini was like being really passive at first, and then he disappeared for a while, and then Arachna died, and you know, all sorts of things. They just were all over the place with that. I ended up with the highest creep kills, which is actually funny. And also, if you pay attention, by the way, 211 creep kills at 43 minutes is actually just a little below par. Only a little bit. That's only like maybe 6 below par because of the 23 seconds. At 43 minutes, you should get 5 creep kills every minute approximately. All right, that's okay. That is decent creep kills. That's not good. That's not by any means the max, but it's adequate. That is like the baseline where you should be aiming at the very minimum every game. That should be what you get. So every 20 minutes you should have 100 creep kills. All right. So 43 minutes should be 215-ish, but the 23 seconds, you could argue, you know, a couple more in there. But anyways, so I actually didn't do that bad. I will say, for future reference, since I'm thinking about it now and doing some more build, because of our lack of farm, I think even before maybe getting Energizer and Boots was okay, and then maybe I think if you're going to be more farmy and less ganky, I would get the Charged Hammer, just the lightning part. I don't remember what it's called. Just that first part. I wouldn't complete it, but just that lightning part that lets you get Chain Lightning. And then maybe go for your Shroud and, you know, whatever. If you're going to be ganky, which I wasn't as ganky as I should have been, but if you're going to be ganky, Shroud is fine. But I think if you're going to be a little bit more farmy, which I was, I should have gone for the Chain Lightning first to boost my farm potential. Just thinking about it in retrospect, trying to, you know, revise my builds, things like that. That's how you guys should think every game, you know. Was this actually a good item choice? Was it bad? You know, did it make sense? You know, at the time I thought it did, but now not really. Yeah, things like that. So, yeah. So that's the kind of thought process you want to go through. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Tarot, interesting hero, I guess. At first I really liked her, and then the more I played her, I thought, well, her idea I like, but she's just too squishy for my playstyle, and it just takes a lot of really patient positioning, even more so than Flint, because you don't have the range. So she's a very similar hero to Flint in the sense that she does really high damage with very low survivability, i.e. no escape, things like that. Very minimal farming. She's a very similar hero to Flint in playstyle and everything. It's just that you have to be even more careful with your positioning because you don't have the range, is all I'm saying. But that's okay. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later, all right? You know, throw some requests in the comments if you want. I'll see you guys next week, all right? GG, well played, guys. Elfis out.